When people start investing, they often focus on timing. Is now a good moment to enter? Should I wait for the markets to fall? Should I sell before things get worse? It's a natural instinct. Timing feels like it should matter, but over the long term, behavior usually matters far more. Behavior is everything that shapes how you act around your money. How often you check your balance, how you react to headlines, whether you stick to your plan when markets move. These small decisions accumulate quietly in the background, and over years they shape your results just as much as the investments you choose. Market timing, on the other hand, is an attempt to predict the best moments to move in and out. The problem is that even professionals struggle to get this right consistently. Markets can fall sharply, recover just as fast. Many of the strongest recovery days happen when confidence is still low and most people feel least comfortable about investing. Imagine three paths. One person stays invested throughout. Another misses just a handful of the best days. And a third misses even more. Over decades, the gap between them grows wider and wider than most beginners expect. Missing a few strong days doesn't sound serious, but it can create a meaningful difference in long-term outcomes. This is why simple habits matter. Contributing regularly, staying invested through uncertainty, and avoiding emotional decisions often outperform attempts to outguess the market. These behaviors don't feel dramatic. They feel steady and quiet, but they protect you from the biggest mistakes. There are parts of investing you can control. How much you save, how often you check, the level of risk you choose, how you respond when markets fall. And there are parts you can't control. Short-term market moves, headlines, and the precise timing of recoveries. Focusing on the controllable parts is what keeps your plan intact. Setting the right environment makes this easier. Automatic contributions remove the monthly decision. Checking your balance less often helps normal ups and downs feel less dramatic. Writing down your approach in advance gives you something to rely on when conditions change and emotions run high. Most downturns feel unique when you're in them, but they're a normal part of investing. A good plan assumes they'll happen from time to time. The goal isn't to avoid every dip, it's to stay invested long enough to benefit from the recoveries that follow. Think of two people investing the same amount each month. One stays the course through every cycle, the other pulls out during downturns and returns only once things feel stable again. Even with the same contributions, their final results can look very different. The steady investor captures more of the recovery periods, and those are the moments that often matter the most. The point isn't to ignore your emotions, it's to build enough structure and clarity into your plan that short-term fear doesn't turn into a long-term regret. With a clear plan, a diversified mix, and steady habits, you give yourself the best chance of benefiting from long-term growth without needing perfect timing. Explore the next part of our guide or subscribe so you don't miss the next video in this series.